Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajeem. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. Thank you so much. Jazakallah khair. I think I am feeling very, very uplifting today because it rained, I think, at night, and Islamabad is looking very beautiful, very pretty.
But now, let's come down towards these very worldly affairs, you know, where there are a lot of people who are making us proud, who are making Pakistan proud. The daughters of the soil are making Pakistan proud. And Haja, for me, it was a surprise to see that how there is a school system which exists within the KPK only with 26 branches, and they're sending their students to NASA. You know, not just that they're sending them to their space center, but they're sending them to Rice University for different competitions. And all of this is happening at a school level. It's not even a university. So ladies and gentlemen, imagine for our students to go over there and learn alongside people from 22 different nationalities is something different. But that's not it. Imagine that they were part of the competition where they won and made Pakistan proud. What was it all about? Ladies and gentlemen, that's something that we were talking about. We're very lucky that we've been joined by two amazing individuals over here who've been making Pakistan proud by the kind of work that they've put in while they were in United States of America representing the Peace Group of Schools and Colleges. First up, we're very lucky that we've actually been joined by Ms. Wafa Haider. Hello, assalamu alaikum, good morning, how are you?
Walaikum assalam, I'm fine, how are you?
Absolutely perfect, thank you so much for joining us, wonderful to have you over here.
Thank you.
And joining Wafa, we also have, we're very glad that we have been joined by another beauty in the brain and also a very amazing student. She happens to be Fatma Saqib. Assalamu alaikum, Fatma, and thank you so much for coming to our show.
Walaikum assalam, thank you.
So you guys made us proud. Please tell us about what was your achievement about and enlighten our audiences about how was your visit? How did you find the US? Yes, Fatma, go ahead.
First, this test was actually introduced by our college. We first qualified the preliminary round and then qualified for the global final that was to be held in the Houston.
And what was
Texas.
this competition about?
Like, there were two fields, natural science and physics and astronomy. We both applied for the physics and astronomy. And then we went to Houston to participate in the global final, and I also got the bronze medal in that.
That's wonderful, amazing.
Wow, and what about you, Wafa?
I got the honorable mention certificate.
Honorable mention certificate that you were there and that you were a part of that competition. We will be sharing pictures as well. So I think it is very interesting. So let's go step by step. First of all, you know, let's talk about Peace Schools, you know, the Peace Group of Schools and Colleges, because it only exists within Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. There are 26 different branches, and this is for the very first time that I've heard that schools are actually taking their students to, you know, NASA Space Center, Rice University, rocket competitions and whatnot. So how was it for you guys, and for you guys or your parents to decide that you guys will study at Peace schools? How did that happen? You know, so let's get started with that.
Actually, I really wanted to study at Peace from the beginning, but I never got the opportunity to apply there because every time I wouldn't know about the registration date that when the entry test is. But finally, I got the chance to get the admission, and I did so.
But what was the competition about? You know, what was your project about? Tell us the details about it.
It was a physics and astronomy contest. It was all related to physics and astronomy. It had, you know, 20 multiple choice questions and 5 numericals, and it had 3 categories: category 1, category 2, and category 3.
Like to congratulate your parents as well, because they are the ones who actually made sure that you will be able to travel to Houston. What was their response when you told them that I qualified and I need to go to Houston?
They were proud, like, from the very first. When I passed the preliminary round, they were like so happy. Like, they encouraged me like at all the stages.
You guys are the ambassadors of change as well, and for everybody who's out there, I think that, you know, that their parents have really set an example as well, and everybody needs to follow their footsteps. In addition to this, I think now what we'll do is that we are going to take show pictures of your trip to Houston, you know, where you are at the NASA Space Center or Rice University, and you can take us through what did you guys learn over there, how different was it. So can we please have the pictures first of all?
And also they attended a water rocket workshop, right? So we want to know that what is that workshop was about and how was your experience, and obviously cross-cultural communications where you're going to different culture, where you're going interacting with different set of people is always a very interesting interaction, right? So tell us about it.
Yeah, and very sorry, but you know the pictures are over there as well. So let's get started with, you know, the NASA Johnson Space Center, Houston. How was it? How was the experience? So, you know, I've always loved to go over there. Unfortunately,
it was really interesting and really fun.
Also, you know, you need to share the interesting bit of it. That, you know, what did you like the most?
What was the fun moment at that part?
Touching the piece of the moon. Actually,
what is exactly that about? Tell us about
Actually, there were many sections like Mission to Mars section, the lunar section, the spacecraft section. First, we actually attended the show where we got to know that how like astronauts live in the space, how they work, how they drink, how they eat, how they exercise. And then
was that motivating for you?
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing.
It was really interesting.
Oh, that's amazing.
Like a very different daily life routine actually. So then we went to the lunar section where we got to know about the recent lunar missions of the NASA.
What about you, Wafa?
I really felt like it was something so dreamy. Like I couldn't even imagine I'm standing on Earth, but I'm touching a piece of moon.
Yeah.
So the first thought that came to my mind was like, wait, let me flex with my friends.
That's nice.
That's amazing. So what was the fun moment about it?
You know, the feeling that I can't believe this. And even went to, you know, Humble Observatory where we even watched Jupiter and its moon and some constellations. So all that was really unbelievable, that wow, we're standing on Earth and we're seeing all these celestial objects, we're touching them.
Also tell us about your workshop, you know, which you attended at the Rice University. What was it about and what was your experience?
After we took exam at Rice University, we went to Horizon School. There we attended the workshop. It was a rocket launching workshop where we made rockets from plastic water bottles and then we launched like them.
Now for you guys that you guys have participated, how do you think that your school, Peace School, a group of schools and colleges, is actually setting your tone to achieve much more than what you have done already?
Actually, first of all, I'm really grateful to them because they just don't only focus on our academic growth. They focus on our personality grooming. They like, you know, they conduct these international tests every now and then. Every day our WhatsApp group is just full of these contests. Even recently our 24 students from our school have qualified for the Cambridge scholarship, you know.
Yeah,
and
I heard about it.
Yeah. So some are giving for 4-year scholarships, some are giving for 2.5 years.
And 2 or 5 students will actually get like a 100% paid scholarship program at Cambridge University. Wow, I think your school truly deserves a big round of applause, and for all the teachers and the visionaries who are behind.
Actually, Peace is the best option in KPK. Like they focus on our co-curricular activities, sports activities, academic growth, like everything.
So what do you think is success for you guys? You know, so one by one, let's start from here.
I think for me it's the peace of mind that you get from what you are doing.
True.
I think you should really be interested in whatever you choose.
What about you? So what is success for you?
In my opinion, if I am happy over the things that I have, I am successful.
Yeah.
Like if I am not obsessing over the things that I don't have, then I am not successful.
So what is that one thing which your parents say, and what is that one thing that your parents say that you guys remember always? Go on.
First of all, my mother always say this: the thing that you have to care about is your deen. That is the first thing. And the second thing is that never lie. She always tells me, and hard work. That's the 3 things she always tells me.
Exactly. Wonderful. What about you?
My father always tell me that don't let other control your emotions.
Wow.
Okay.
Or
the second thing is ehsaas karo.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Wafa. Thank you so much, Fatma,
for
being with us. Lovely to be in conversation with you guys. Thank you to your parents, you know, because they trusted in you. You guys really kind of made Pakistan proud. Please make sure that you keep on doing that. Thanks to Peace group of schools and colleges as well, because that's the kind of education system that me and Haja always vouched for, we always spoke about as well.